with the completely closed, when you put it in, I said earlier today when I was watching that video of the reason why it's important not to put it in with trimmers or with super shavers because it takes forever to take out. And usually if you put it in with super shavers or trimmers, if I put the line, even if I put a low fade in, I'm gonna have to take it up a little bit higher because now I gotta open up my gray in order for me to see a nice blend. All right. So I'm gonna start. He likes a high fade, so I'm gonna give myself a high here. It's completely closed. It is zero gaps. These yours? Oh, okay. All right. So I'm coming right around the ear. Go ahead and make your white first. I can always come back afterwards, right? When people say, well, I just need to clean it up or debulk and all of that, you don't have to do any of that. Just make your line wherever you want to stop it at. I'm stopping like slowly on purpose. See that? Make the line first. And for the ones that like to clean it all up at the bottom. All right, for the ones that don't necessarily care about cleaning it up at the bottom first, just go ahead and make your line. Come straight in the middle, and I'm finishing it out on the other side. But I'm stopping like where I wanted at. I'm not doing all of this first to put my first line in. It just takes too long, and then you're doing too much for no reason.
And
Just
you
one
brought
hit.
the line all the way up to about here, right?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna open it all the way up. And come back around. I'm leaving the head curvature on purpose. See how I'm just leaving the head curvature? And doing that? Oh. I'm coming straight up and down. I'm not just randomly doing a whole lot. I'm not trying to see it out. Notice my clippers just stayed right there so I don't skip any spots. Okay, then I'm gonna go and put my one on. One clip of a comb. His hair is slightly going diagonally to the front, so I'm gonna slightly go diagonally back.
And you're just going up off of the head curvature?
Yep, off the head curvature. Because the flat top is a straight square. We're just trying to keep, we're not trying to go curved in.
I also tell them too that the clippers never leave the head.
Yeah, clippers never leave the head, yes. That's been what I've been kind of, not fussing, but fussing about. Like, stop taking the clippers out the head because they just do this. We had someone, some of you guys know who I'm probably talking about last month, that just kept taking the clippers off the head. And it's like, well, I don't know why I'm taking them off the head. And he's like, yeah, we don't know either. We just try to, we try to help you out, son. Because when you take them off the hand, if I do this here, let's just say like, this is my clipper, right? Right? And then when I take them off the head, and then by the time I come back right here, I probably missed something. And then y'all are wondering why y'all got lines and track lines, right? Which I don't know why I got track lines. I don't know, Miss Yasha, if you have them because you're not keeping them on the head. I can see everything. I don't need my clippers to come off. And I don't need to scoop so early. I'm not trying to big C nothing out. All right? Now, when I get to the point where it's a flat top, they used to tell us, well, we could just take like a comb, like a flat top comb. All right, this perfect comb for it. They would tell us to take it and come straight across. Now, I'm not that person where I would do it. In my cosmetology school, the ladies were like really specific about here, come straight across, and they would do something like this, right? Something like this, and they would take it and keep it straight across. Eventually, you should have a steady hand. You should be able to train your eye and your hand to where you can go and you can come straight across. So when I do it, it's like I'm coming here, straight across, and like making a cross here. And then I'm gonna go in and I wanna blend it. Same thing on the side. If it's a black guy that I have, I'm gonna do the same thing. Where I just left the head curvature, I'll show you on this side as well. Where I just left the head curvature at, I'm just coming straight up like this. Does that make sense? And you will see me leaving the head. So if it's a whole lot of curly hair that's in there, I just throw it off. Boom. Throw it out. Boom. Throw it out. And then when you have, if you can see, I'll show you on this side. Can you see the comb? When you can see the comb, you should be able to see like like scruffy hairs that's laid out on the side. You should be able to see where I want to take the hair off. Does that make sense? If it's something that's out of place or whatever, if I'm just trying to take it and trying to go straight up and down, I can see that. So what I do is I'll tell people to like, look at my hand and what do you see that shouldn't be there? So then you're gonna come on the outside. You're gonna come here and you're gonna come straight up and down. And not just that, but I'm also gonna come like this and I'm gonna come straight across and throw that hair off. Okay? So after I finish all my fading, in between my gray and my black, I usually don't have to put a 1 or a 2. I don't have to do all of that because wherever I just left off from my half or my 0 or whatever, if I take the clippers and I hold the clippers up, I'm not cutting anything. The scary part is we think this cutting blade is going to cut something, but if we use enough common sense, I know that sounds really mean, but I'm being honest. If I use common sense, unless I put this and go flat and go with the curvature of my head, I'm not gonna take anything else off. I've already faded this hair, right? So once I turn this on, I can do this all day. I just did this, right? Not taking anything else off, right? So if I'm coming straight up, it's only gonna take off whatever gets trapped inside my cutting blade. Make sense? Cool. It's the same concept. If somebody's got really big hair, I have a whole, I can show y'all a video after this. I can put it up on my screen because I need to take it and make it a reel. I'm up for any takers at this point in my life. It takes me forever to make a reel. But right here, I just come straight up, right? Anything that falls in there, it comes off. Same thing here. Anything that falls in, comes off. I'm just following the head curvature. See that? Anything that comes inside, boom. Did y'all see that little piece? That you'll see it kind of bursting out, right? And it's the same concept. Once I take it up, anything that's supposed to come off will come off. Keep following, keep following, keep following. I'm doing it slow on purpose. Keep following, keep following. See it? That's going. If it comes off, it's gonna come off. All right. That then we can start seeing where the sides start to meet, where it's just straight up and down. See how I put it in with a 0? I take it out with a 0. I can still do my clip, my trimmers, my super shavers afterwards. I can still do all of that. Some of us will do this here and we'll come straight across. The reason why I don't like to use a flat top, this is usually a Cosmo lifestyle. Can y'all see me in the mirror? Somewhat. If you see me doing this here in the mirror and I go here, I feel like I'm making blinds. Like I'm looking outside, you know what I'm talking about? Like out the window. I'm making blinds because of this here. And I don't really like that look. So that's the reason why we always teach you guys to come here, come sideways, and then come straight across. Go ahead and take it, flatten it out. See that? And then come straight across. That's another way of doing it for the ones that are like, I don't know, Miss Yasha, about going straight up. Take your flat top and then come on out with it. Don't keep it here. Bring it out. Yeah, bring it out. Okay. Now, let me come back and revisit the top. I kind of gave a small little guide real quick. Do you want more off than what you see right there? Okay, cool. So I'm coming straight across, keeping a steady hand. Y'all ready? And I'm just going to take just a little bit more off.
Are y'all good? It's a school.
What do you say?
Are y'all good?
What'd you say?
I said, well, it's a school,
We have to.
but yes, we're all trained and we all have people that can help us.
Oh, we have, yeah, I was gonna say we have educators that will assist. What if our answer was no, sir, none of us are good?
You should have just told them no.
Exactly. Like, who's gonna say that?
That's what I would
Well,
say.
we're horrible. We know nothing.
You're so cute.
How long have you been coming here, Big Dog?
Well, I've got to tell you, well, a few people haven't been more torn yet. 81.
31. It's okay, I was about 2 years old.
Okay. A little bit better than yes.
I got you, I was here.
So you just created a cross on the top, and then now you're just evening it all out with that
Absolutely.
box shape.
Mhm.
You just said
Does
the
that make sense to
guideline
you?
and you say-
That's my
say it again.
guideline. Yep. So I still got to come, because I can see my guideline if I take it here. Y'all see this here?
Yes.
I can see here, but I see I still have a little more hair here.
Yes. This was the only haircut that they taught me in cosmetology school.
Really?
Flat top. Mhm.
That's crazy.
She said, think of it as a box.
Yeah.
You're in a box instead of a
That's
normal
it.
haircut.
That's it. That steady hand comes a long way though. It's old. It's still school. When they keep saying it's old school military, and it's like really though, it's not just old school. It's just a classic. Like how women, how in cosmetology school we learn classic hairstyles, finger waves, roller sets, French rolls, like updos. Classic style's never gonna go out. Curls never gonna leave. They're never going to go out of style. Same thing with the box, y'all. Tupac was doing it, right? Juice on Tupac, and then they had like the Gumby and Bobby Brown and Kid and Play. Like, it's not just old school military. It's a classic style for a men's haircut. Like, just no different from how the Caesar is. It's not gonna ever go out of style.
The what?
Caesar,
What is that?
like
Okay.
yeah,
Kind of what you have, but imagine someone with fine hair.
yeah.
Edgar. That's what it. That's
No, like a 1.5 all over on a black man.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Edge up, you know what I'm saying? 1.5 all over, like same, right? And sometimes we put taper in now, but the old school name for it was a Caesar.
Because they had a little bang.
I got it.
Well, I like you, how you said that the only haircut they taught you was a flat top,
Uh-huh.
and then how many people rushed over to get a flat top?
I had a few.
Right.
actually.
Really? Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I had a few, and then kind of just after cosmetology school, I didn't really have very many, but I worked at a men's salon in Lakeway for a while, and every once in a while I'd have a flat top
Yeah.
come in, but
Mhm.
not really.
That's cool.
Now, why am I using a comb, y'all? Anybody tell me? Grace, get closer to me. Why am I using a comb?
The guide, you check the guideline?
Checking the what?
Guideline?
Yeah, I'm checking the guideline, but it's something else. It's another reason. If it was a
Scared?
black guy right now, would I be using a comb?
No.
Why am I using a comb?
Because his hair's straight and it moves.
Ah.
Say it again. His hair is straight up, it's straight, and it keeps moving. Because his hair goes a different way. So what am I doing? I'm taking a comb to comb it to the opposite way that it's pushing, right? Because I'm trying to, no matter where he's at, if it lays flat, it's like, oh, it looks fine. But he's gonna get home, get out of the shower, and it's like, what's all this extra long hair for?
No.
Right? So you gotta take that hair and you gotta shift it back.
You gotta push it straight.
Yeah, you gotta push it back right here. If I comb it opposite of the way it wants to lay, it'll tell me anything extra that doesn't belong there. Okay?
Grace, get that YouTube video, Grace.
Okay. Of course. I'll link
I'm
on
telling you,
there.
she's gonna make me famous, y'all. It's crazy.
Chill, y'all. Chill.
She is, like, she got so many videos. She got more videos than me than I do.
Yeah.
Grace, you ever edit that video from last week?
Yeah.
That really long
Oh,
video?
no, he's the skincare one?
Yeah. You didn't get it?
I just put
Of
all
his
of them.
facial? Did you just post it?
Already, I posted.
Okay.
Oh, that really long one?
Uh-huh.
How long was it? 45 minutes?
55 minutes.
I'm gonna go and repost it.
Okay.
Grace, you're gonna be famous, bro. If all of us go in and just keep reposting your videos, you're gonna be
Okay.
famous. Listen, me and this girl takes the best videos.
I know.
Oh yeah,
What am I-
tell me again, what's the name of your...
Grace.
Grace. I
Grace's Corner. No, I'm just playing. It's an actual cartoon like on Nickelodeon or something called Grace's Corner.
I don't know if I find it.
She sent it to me. I gotta look it up. She put it in Telegram too.
I don't
Now,
have Telegram.
when I'm done,
Did you say you don't have
you
Telegram?
see this? When I'm done,
Nah,
we were
I
talking about this,
haven't
Kayla.
downloaded
You
it.
just take the extra and you just go ahead and come in there and just grab all of the excess hair. But remember, I put this in with a 0. So instead of coming out with a 0, come on out with a, just kind of glitch that out. Like, I'm not really big C in it. You know, it's like, we call it tiny C's. If you want to elevate it, stand it up. I was cutting this weekend. I had to watch myself because somebody that's like, so, he was watching me cut. He came and stopped by, and he
Chill,
I could tell.
y'all should chill.
And I was cutting, and before I knew it, my tongue was out. I was like, when I get in there, I'm like,
Alright, y'all should. Alright.
I'm serious, and I don't think about it until somebody posts or something, and it's like, I guess I got it.
What's the effect?
Yeah. Man, the ladies just catch it all.
Sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
I was on the phone earlier with somebody from like taxes and stuff like H&R Block. I was telling Dina, this guy, I don't know what it was about him, but he wasn't like code switching or nothing. But he sounds so I was like, how does a guy sound like this? He just sounded attractive. But he also sounded like he was country. And,
Yeah, so it's gonna be on the whole recording.
I'm recording.
Nothing. It was a turn on. I was like, I don't know why I like him, but I like him. He just sounded like fine. Relax.
Yeah, then he shows up and you're like,
Yeah. Like, or you don't sound nothing like what you look like.
Your voice does not match your face.
Yeah. No, he sounded rough. He sounded like Luda. Not Luda, but T.I.
There's a show called Tacoma PD, and in one of the episodes, they're flirting with somebody on dispatch, and two different people at the fire station are flirting with them, right? So the girl has a bet that it's a man, the other one has a bet that it's a girl, and they're fighting over this person. They're trying to get a name, all this other stuff. Well, finally they go up there, and they're on a call system, and they use a voice recognition thing. So when they both walked in, they all knew who they were. But yeah, they put them on blast and everything like that. But it was funny because they thought that they were flirting with the same person, but everybody used
different voice.
recognition.
Yeah. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
What does that mean?
All right, see how
I mean,
good
if there was a man answering the phone, there was a woman answering the phone.
Yeah.
So
Like
it
every
just
single
distorts
person
it.
who's talking sounds exactly the same over the phone. Even if it's a different person talking.
Yep.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. It's a funny show
That's
though.
kinda messed up.
And it's kind of messed up. It's like, that's like catfishing without
Yes.
catfishing.
You voice catfish.
Yeah,
So
right?
you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, like catfishes.
So the other part, guys,
Take the hat off.
you see the ear right in here? How often do you come in?
It's not
Your
coming
dog?
out.
what's that?
How often do you come
Oh, about once a month.
in? Or once a month?
Yes, ma'am.
So when they come in, my biggest pet peeve, you know what my biggest pet peeve is, right?
Hair in the ears.
Hair in the ears and eyebrows. You do a great, amazing, immaculate haircut. And then you let them leave with hair on the ears, right? So I had a lady this weekend that had hair in her ears. And she didn't even think about it, but when I was cutting her hair, after I finished, I just did this. Went right to her ear and I didn't even charge extra. Now if I got a wax and all that, it's probably gonna be an extra charge. But I just went because it's a part of the service. It's grooming. Why would you? Well, he didn't want to pay for it. What? So you mean to tell me, like, if that means you got to go up a little bit on your prices to add ear and eyebrows, like to clean it up, and do that. But don't let them leave with hair on their ears, especially at the school. Right now, we don't even charge for ear, hair, and eyebrow. We just saying we just going to do it because we're trying to teach y'all. Y'all don't let it. When y'all get out of here, y'all do it if you want to do, right? Especially when it comes to waxing. I always charge them, but once you tell them, like, nobody is ever going to say, no, leave my ear hairy.
Yeah, nothing better.
Nothing better, you know?
Nothing better, big old bunch of hair growing out there.
Man, I'm saying, I never had one person tell me that they didn't want their ears cleaned up. That, no, I like it.
What?
I've never had anybody
You
tell me
said,
that.
does your wife know you said that?
Oh,
Right. I've never had anybody tell me that.
I
So,
had one, he let me shave the outsides of his ears right here, but he would not let me do anything to the insides of his ears. But his hair was sticking so far out, I asked her if I could take scissors to him at least, just to trim
he
him
say
down
why?
a little bit. No, he was just like, I get ear infections. I was like, okay, so you're gonna keep your hair in your ear?
No.
That's what he said. He was like, I get ear infections every time it removes. And I'm like, alright.
I'll tell
Sounds a
him
little silly,
that
but-
let me just kind of trim it, but I won't remove it.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to walk out with ears looking like. I always think of that the Monsters TV show on Nickelodeon, right? Remember he used to hold his eyeballs in the air, and he and under his armpit you could just see it coming out, but he had to hold the eyeballs up. It was terrible. That's how I see it.
You're watching way too much Nickelodeon.
It was like when I was a kid. Well, I was probably a teenager at that time. I don't know if that show says
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge.
that part. Last night it was all about Nickelodeon on Paramount at the Super
Oh
Bowl.
my gosh.
Oh,
that was so
yeah.
funny. They put Larry the Lobster on the field running around.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, on a smooth.
So Nickelodeon is now hosting the Super Bowl, and what they would do is they added effects the entire time. So it was like Larry the Lobster running on the field. There was like a jellyfish flying over him.
SpongeBob and all the.
SpongeBob and
Did
Patrick
you
were
watch the,
commenters.
Super Bowl last night?
I did watch that.
So
I
it was
only
like
watched
Paramount
I
was
love
hosting
SpongeBob
it.
and Patrick.
Huh?
Paramount. It was on Paramount. Oh yeah, that's why. No, I was watching it on some other channel.
Gotcha.
Bless you.
All right, I'm missing one thing. Can anybody tell me what it is?
Finishing the haircut.
Where at? Just trying to see if you guys paying attention.
Chill.
Well, no, I was being for real. Only because a lot of times we would think, oh yeah, I'm finished, and then you let them walk out, and then you're like, oh shoot, this haircut is kind of lopsided. And you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm done. But that happens to me sometimes. When I'm done with the whole haircut, and it's like, oh shoot, sit down. I got this whole section right here. Done this right here. See that? Well, look at that. Everybody, can everybody see that?
Yeah. I see them better.
Up there, yeah.
Put her on blast, Grace. Put her on blast. That's a thumbnail right there.
I see her.
Starts with the whole meme. You blow my mind, baby. You blow my mind.
The halftime show was not it, dude.
It wasn't as long as it should have been.
It
I
was
think he did a good
horrible.
job.
It was horrible.
I think he did a good job, but I think it should have been longer.
Minutes of it.
Yeah.
Why?
2 minutes of it was hard.
First off,
Was that
couldn't
like
I,
Usher?
well, first off, you couldn't understand what he said,
Oh.
and then they start bringing people out. I go, who's that? Who's that person? What's that person? I know, a little bit over my,
Ridiculous. He had Luda out there. I was like, oh shit, it's
a
Luda.
little bit over my
Yeah.
music taste there.
Well, did you watch the one last year? No, the year before last.
I love that one too.
Which one was that?
With Snoop Dogg?
Oh yeah, that was good.
He had Snoop and Mary J. Blige, and he had like Dr. Dre.
Actually, I did see that one.
That
wasn't
one,
too bad.
but he brought a lot of people out, and I was like,
There
oh,
was a lot
he's
of
sharing
people.
money. So that's how I thought about Usher last night. Oh, he is sharing his money. But then it went off, and I was like, that's it? Like, you want to go do nothing else? I think the last cold Super Bowl show I saw was Bruno Mars and Beyonce.
Yes.
Cold, like one of the best that I've
That was
seen.
a good one.
And all the power went out that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that right now? All the it blew all the power out at the Super Bowl, which everybody's like, yeah, that's Illuminati. Everybody said that. Like it's got something to do with them. Y'all ain't that powerful that y'all just take all the power out.
Last year, I didn't know that
Rihanna?
she was pregnant.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I kind of assumed
I
it
can see it.
because she even did
I can see
Rihanna.
it.
When she had that white on
Her
and she did like
outfit
this.
was- You know, she said that she actually wasn't trying to have it be noticeable. She was trying to hide it.
She
that
was
night.
trying to hide it.
But then afterwards, everybody seen it and they were calling her out on it. And she
But
was
she-
like, well,
No, there was
I'm not
something that she did in the show that kind of like
It
let
was
somebody.
the
She
angle
did.
that
She did.
She turned and you could see.
She did.
Fruit
But
Loop.
I was told she
But
did that on
also
purpose.
she also touched her
She
stomach.
did. Yeah.
Like unconsciously, she touched her
Yeah.
stomach without thinking
That's
about
what let
it.
me know. I
And
was like,
that's,
oh,
it was like,
But she did a good job
She
being
made me
honest.
so nervous when she was up on that thing.
Hmm. She went hard. I did not like. What's that guy that changed his whole face? Was it Miguel?
No, you talking about it the weekend?
Weekend.
Yeah,
It's
Weeknd
terrible.
wasn't that-
Hated that one.
Why?
I
haven't
liked the
seen it.
weekend, but I didn't.
That whole Super Bowl show was whack. I hated that one. First of all, he changed his face.
His face scared me.
That me too.
No, well, I mean, it was
I thought he got
just
into an
fake.
accident.
It was just fake. Like he
It
didn't
still
really,
is.
he didn't really change it. He just put on a mask type of thing.
No. That surgery that he had. He had a face something going on.
Nah.
Yeah, look at the difference before and after. Look at the weekend, like Google weekend before and after.
Let me see.
I didn't know he changed his face.
Yeah. He changed his whole face. He had like a, I don't know what you call it. It's not a facelift. He literally went and did surgery, cheeks and all.
Oh, I didn't
How
know
you
that.
how you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah.
Very relaxed.
Oh, now I see what you mean.
He looks scary.
No, that's not it. Hold on. I got you.
He's got a show on Hulu or HBO Max called.
Allow it to sit, back of the neck, come up, over.
I'm gonna steal that from you.
Yeah, I have to steal it. It's free.
Not free. We pay 10,000. 10,000.
Y'all pay 10,000 for the basics. I'll give you extra. What y'all pay for
That's
is
$1
like
million
15, 6. You know what I'm saying?
Trick.
I give y'all all of this. The whole bag of it. Yeah. I like the way you did that, B. I like the way you did that. Half of y'all charging $50, $60 for haircuts and never give a man a hot top. Just saying. Not you then.
I know you wasn't looking at me. I was
Not
about
you.
to say, stop throwing slugs.
These men out here just paying an arm and a leg. For what?
I'm gonna be the honest, that's the first time I ever got a hot towel on my head.
Oh no.
First time ever.
Just
And you've been
saying.
coming to this school for
Used to it.
forever now.
Now, they, you know, got the hot towel around the neck and then they, straight raised around and cleaned it up that way.
I like you. You clean.
Try to be.
Your mama got it all clean on this side. Hey. I just like to check, just in case.
You can use those just to clean up the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Notice I put the hot towel on it first.
Did you ever go over it with trimmers or you just go straight in with
I went with trimmers first,
Okay.
and I cleaned the very bottom up. I know a little bit. Maybe. A little bit. Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
I was telling, hey, I got this. Where's my phone at? Y'all have to see this. There's a TikTok video about the Gen Z Bible. Have y'all heard it? Oh my God, Manny. I thought about y'all all weekend.
Why?
You gotta see it. Hold on. Krista, can you look on that table, bring my phone?
What is it?
It's a man talking about how there's a new version of the Bible out, and it's called Gen Z Bible. It talks the way y'all talk. Chill, relax. It's so
I don't think I
funny.
could read that.
Let it, Manny. The first time I heard body count, who said, take the bottom of it, wrap it up, and hold it with one hand, and then I hold the back of the head, and I apply pressure. You need to make sure they do this every time you come in, okay?
I will now.
You're one of our favorites, so you gotta
I'm gonna
make
sit
sure.
around there and go, hey, where's that hot towel
Where
at?
my hot towel at? Once you say it, they're gonna say,
I said, what do I do? Gotta go to Sport Clips? Come on now.
Don't let them send you the sports clip.
Actually, I had, that was my last haircut was at Sport Clips because y'all were closed.
Oh no, was it doing like
I
a?
think it was back during the ice storm or whatever it was, and back then.
That's true, because
And I
we were
needed a haircut
open.
bad.
We were open that Monday. That's when
Maybe it
Kaylin
was
and I were
Tuesday.
here.
It might have been that Tuesday.
And
but I can't
okay, yeah,
remember. It
we
might have
closed
been.
on Tuesday, yeah.
It was kind of like, well, she really did a good job. I mean,
How you doing,
she
sir?
did a really good job.
Someone go help out that young man. Not me though.
Hello. Hi, welcome in.
All right, and then anything left, if I have to like clean up the neck or before I let them walk out the chair. Manny, how do you feel? Pretty simple?
What?
No, seriously, no joke. I said, how do you feel?
About what? Oh, the
The
cut?
hot top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So cool.
Next time you come back, ask for Manny.